Hear peaceful coastline before Godzilla rises from the waves, roaring in anger. Something unnatural had entered his territory. From the sky descended Mechagodzilla, metal body glowing, weapons charging. Without warning, it fired a crimson beam that slammed into Godzilla, shaking the coastline. Godzilla answered with his atomic breath, forcing the machine back. They clashed in the city, claws against steel, fire against missiles. Buildings crumbled around them as Mechagodzilla sliced Godzilla with energy blades. Enraged, Godzilla charged forward and unleashed a massive nuclear pulse at point-blank range. The blast fried Mechagodzilla's systems. The metal giant fell into the ocean, lifeless. Godzilla roared in victory, then slowly returned to the sea, waiting for the next challenger. The ocean went silent first. Fishing boats off the coast drifted without waves. Then the water split open. Godzilla rose, ancient and terrible, his dorsal plates blazing like frozen lightning. He had awakened not from nuclear testing this time, but from something else. Something new. Something foreign. A tear in reality. From the burning horizon, metal giants marched. They were the Jaegers from Pacific Rim. Leading them was Gypsy Danger, its reactor heart glowing gold. Inside, the pilots stared in disbelief. "That's not a kaiju," one whispered. "It's worse." Godzilla moved first. His atomic breath erupted, blue fire screaming across the sea. Gypsy Danger raised its plasma cannon and fired. Energy collided. The ocean exploded into steam. Jaegers surrounded the king of monsters. Rockets slammed into his scales. Blades struck his flesh. Godzilla roared, not in pain, but in anger. He slammed his tail. One Jaeger fell. Another. Gypsy Danger charged, driving its sword deep into Godzilla's shoulder. For a moment, everything froze. Then Godzilla's eyes burned brighter than the sun. His atomic pulse detonated. The shockwave shattered the sky. Gypsy Danger collapsed. Godzilla stood alone. He looked down at the fallen machine. It was not prey. Not enemy. Not kaiju. Just defenders. Godzilla turned. And returned to the sea. Because the king of monsters did not fight for destruction. He fought for balance. The sea boiled as Godzilla rose from the depths, towering over the coastline, dorsal plates igniting with a deep electric glow. From beyond the broken walls, a shadow larger than any skyscraper emerged, Colossal Titan. Its skin burned crimson, steam erupting in violet bursts that swallowed the city in a scalding fog. With a deafening roar, the Titan stepped forward, each footfall shaking the earth. The Titan released a massive wave of superheated steam, hot enough to melt steel. But through the inferno, Godzilla kept walking. With a thunderous bellow, he slammed into the Titan, claws tearing into burning flesh. The Titan staggered, swinging a massive arm that cracked against Godzilla's jaw, but the king of monsters barely moved. Then the glow along Godzilla's spine intensified. Atomic energy surged upward, brighter and brighter, and he unleashed it. A concentrated beam of blue nuclear fire pierced straight through the Titan's chest, ripping out its nape in a single devastating blast. Steam exploded skyward as the giant's body collapsed, shaking the city one final time before dissolving into smoke. Silence fell. Godzilla roared into the crimson sky, victorious, before turning back to the ocean, leaving only ruin behind.
A purple portal tore through the sky as Thanos stepped onto a shattered battlefield, the Infinity Gauntlet gleaming with power. The ground trembled. From the sea rose Godzilla, water cascading off his armored scales. Thanos clenched his fist, warping reality itself, but Godzilla charged straight through the distortion, unfazed. With a thunderous roar, Godzilla's atomic breath erupted like a blue sun, blasting through shields, through power, through the Titan himself. When the smoke cleared, only scorched earth remained. Godzilla turned back to the ocean. Even gods fall before a king.
A storm tore open the sky as Godzilla appears. A strange energy pulsed ahead of him, and suddenly, a swirling portal ripped open in the air. With a defiant roar, he stepped through. He emerged in a ruined Tokyo. Waiting there was something familiar, yet horribly wrong. Shin Godzilla stood motionless, body cracked with glowing purple light, eyes empty and unblinking. They roared at the same time. Blue atomic fire crashed against violet beams, lighting the city like a dying star. Buildings crumbled as the two titans clashed, ancient balance against chaotic evolution. Then Godzilla stopped. Instead of attacking again, he let out a deep, steady rumble. Not a threat, a warning, a reminder. Shin's glow flickered, his beams faded. For a moment, the monstrous reflection stood still. The portal reopened behind Godzilla. With one last roar, he stepped back into his world, leaving the other Godzilla alone in the smoking silence of Tokyo.